Hello. Yes, this is the Gilded 7 casino. I can put on the Golden Scorpion in a bit. Cause that one also fucking slaps. And it has no right to. It's so fucking good. How are y'all doing? Also, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like that's not just limited to Professor Layton. Like, any casino theme in any game, like, you go in and it's just like, wow, this slaps. Why? They are in Layton, they are in Pokemon. The Honey Pop casino theme slaps. I'm trying to think, what other casino themes are there? I feel like the one in Final Fantasy VII sounds more like a fun fair than a casino. Also, it's good to see you, Sunny. Yeah, Golden Scorpion, it fucking slaps. Yeah, I think I'll put on the Golden Scorpion. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Going to sound dumb, but I can't get the motivation together to finish folding my laundry. Can you say something to help get my ass in gear? That's a fucking hard-ass mood for me, Sam. Cause fucking, like, I've had piles of laundry sit on the table for 2 weeks, cause I've just, like, been like, nah, I'll get around to folding it when I get around to it, and then 2 weeks go by, and I'm just like, oh, shit. What's your favorite puzzle theme and why is Last Spectre? Hang on, let me try and come up with a pep talk for, Sam. Hello, Oliver. I think this is a Brummy accent. Is this what you wanted? I don't know if this is a Brummy accent. I might have to practice it a bit more. I finally got around to the channel points reward. I had to review, like, right before stream. I was like, oh shit, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, or, like, in a point system, out of 10, how would you rate that? And I will attempt to cobble together a better one if you ask me for it again. If it's not... 3. Yeah. I'm not good with accents. I need to practice accents more. Like, the thing is, I can do accents fine if I'm speaking, like... Well, okay. I mean, Birmingham is in the UK, so, like, you know, if I can speak English, I should be able to, like, you know... Like, with that logic in mind, I should be able to do an English accent, but I don't think my English accent is that good. But, like, if I'm speaking French or German, I can adopt the accent just fine. genuinely the worst I've heard. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Yes, that's what I looked for. That's what I looked for on YouTube. I don't think... I guess I looked at the wrong video? I don't know, man. I'm bad at this. I can't do accents. Victorian Cockney. Is that Brummy? I have no idea what is this? What is the terminology? Oliver Twist. Look, I know I can't do a good English accent. What makes you think I can do a good Brummy? I'm not good at accents. I can't. Like, people have said when I was in school and I spoke French and German for my classes, like they said like, oh, you adopted the accent like really quickly, like you sound like you're a native speaker. I'm just like, huh. Like, I don't hear that, but okay. And, like, I just get into, like, the zone when I'm talking in a different language. But, I'm looking at the disaster 3D models in Miracle Mask right now, and dear God, why? Yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to get to. I gotta let the people know that I'm streaming. Miracle Mask is gonna be a time. Mainly because, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, the stories of the prequel trilogy didn't stick as strongly as the main trilogy. Couldn't tell you why. I could not tell you why. I'm sure it'll come back to me like a fucking wave when I start playing the game. Just like, oh yeah, this shit was supposed to happen. Don't remind me about Miracle Mask models. They're an artifact of history. You have to remember them. You are legally obligated. You better watch what you say about the prequels or I will come for your blood! Wait, okay. Look, I'm not saying they're bad. My memory is notoriously fucking awful. But... actually, no. I shouldn't... Why am I trying to contradict that? My memory is notoriously awful. That's where I should end the statement. What prequels are we roasting? Because I'll go on a rant about the Star Wars prequels. No, we're talking about the, motherfucking, the Professor Layton prequel trilogy. Which, like, every time I mention that, I'm just like, I am talking about Star Wars, aren't I? Hello, Caleb. Plot twists in Miracle Mask and Azeroth Legacy were predictable in my opinion, but I still enjoyed them. Last Spectre is my favorite in the prequel trilogy, by the way. I feel like the merit of a story shouldn't hinge on its plot twists. I think we mentioned, or no, I don't think I mentioned this last time, but it came to me when I was talking with Momo on stream during the Psychonauts stream. And she mentioned how, like, oh, like, Ruby Volume 3 was really good because it caught everyone by surprise. And I'm just like, I don't feel like that's where the merit of a work should lie. Like, if it surprises you, like, and you, like, get... what's the word? Get meaning out of that feeling, that's fine. And, like, you shouldn't go about, like, spoiling people maliciously. But, like, I feel like if all a work has is this bizarro twist that just turns everything on its head, then what's the point? I just happen to be a huge Descalé simp, and I hate a very specific man in pink with a burning passion for some fucking reason. You're bizarre. Don't worry, we weren't talking about JoJo's without you, Artie. I keep getting distracted from fucking telling people, hey, I'm fucking streaming! Come crash my stream! I'm so lonely. Plot twists work when they aren't added at the last minute. Yeah. Exactly. Like, if they're inextricably linked with the plot. Also, I should mention that Burger will be here in... he said he'll keep me updated. He'll just be here later. Burger, yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking of playing Yokai Watch, like, ever since, you know, people have been like, it's so much better than Pokemon, and, like, you know, my faith in the current, Pokemon games has been kind of waning, and also, I'm a massive weeb. I feel like I would enjoy Yokai Watch greatly. I made Black Sesame ice cream that isn't important or relevant, I'm just telling everyone because they should try Black Sesame ice cream. I don't know what Black Sesame tastes like. Is it like pepper? Like... Never mind, don't answer that. That was a stupid question. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys watch, Overly Sarcastic's Trope Talks, but they went into a video about, plot twists, and... Red was just like, well, if you've been spoiled on something, it basically just turns a first viewing into a second viewing. Oh, right, actually, while I have you here, I have two things I'd like to show before we get into the gameplay. So, first is a song I commissioned that I will play now. dun-dun. That's the song. I'm basically gonna make that the theme for my channel. I'm gonna have that play at the end of highlight videos. I could also have it play at the beginning of streams. But yeah, that, I commissioned that from Blessed Studio on Fiverr. Actually, let me go and grab their link. Also, for subscribers, you should have a new emote available. And I think, hopefully it shows up. Yeah! Subs get that emote. Yeah! I wanted it to be available for, I wanted it to be available for, the first Layton stream, but then it was like, oh, it's not available yet, and I was like, why is it not available? And then it told me at like 7 p.m., like, oh, it's been approved, and I was like, ah, okay, it needs to be approved first. Okay, hang on, let me stop by Fiverr real quick and see if I can't grab Blessed Studio's link, because Blessed Studio is blessed. They are a very good mixer, and they put up with me being stupid and being like, wait, I need to ask for revision. I'm sorry, I meant to put earlier. Hang on. How do I... Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, I think that should work. What a crazy thing you have to type. Yeah, I might have to, like, redo, like, what you have to type, because... I don't know. I think it asked for something weird. Okay, but there is the link for Blessed Studio if you guys are interested, because Blessed Studio makes very good remixes and very good songs in general. I might ask them for something original later down the line. But for now, we have Layton's theme, but it's Persona 5. So that's a thing. Anyhow, let us get into the game. If I can do this. Okie doke. Okay. Black market. The story so far. I may be asleep during the stream, so be warned. That's alright, Elder Light. I do appreciate you coming by, though. Standing at the gate into Chinatown, the professor spots two family henchmen. This sighting sparks new questions that can only be answered by Inspector Chelmy. Aided by future Luke, Layton and Luke look for a way to return to the present and meet with Chelmy. Sleepy stream. Honestly, though, I feel like I have, like, half the energy everyone else does on a daily basis. And I couldn't tell you why. I hope we can meet future Layton this stream. I looked back at, like, the chapter outline for this game, and I think that's a lot later. 12:28 a.m. Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to keep you awake, Elder. Like, thank you for coming by, though. Say, when was that lighthouse on the Thames built? About 5 or so years ago. Did anyone complain about the lighthouse's peculiar location? Building a structure like that in the middle of the Thames seems like it'd do more harm than good. You make a good point, Professor, but enough chat about the city. We need to make for the clock shop. Hello? Oh. Oh no! Fuck, I forget what voice I gave him. Oh, thank goodness you stopped. The most debonair gentleman in London requires your assistance. Okay, what's the matter? And the game's really long when compared to the first game. Any Layton game past Curious Village is really long comparatively. Like, I feel like most of them are, like, 15 to 20 hours long, maybe. Also, this is probably why Layton was traumatized so much. Don't question the odd placement of the lighthouse by the family. They have their reasons. It's that blasted bird over there. That dreadful creature swooped down and plucked my best cufflinks right off my sleeves. What? What bird? Birdie! Professor Layton in the long overdue therapy session. Please let that be a thing. If we get another Layton game, it needs to be that. This chapter is decently sized, but the ones after it are much shorter until the last few. Oh yeah, we can! Right, I forgot. You can name your animal companions in the first 3 games. I forget if you get animal companions in the prequel trilogy. Oh, that must be the bird this fellow was talking about. Name it. Oh wow, a parrot! Don't just stand there gaping. Grab the awful thing before it gets away. You may not have noticed, sir, but we're in a bit of a hurry. I love his face. He's just like this bitch. The original trilogy is between 12 to 15 hours apiece. Listen to yourself, Luke. Don't you remember what the professor always says? Helping people in need is the duty of every gentleman. I suppose you've got me there. Very well then, let's think. This bird clearly likes shiny objects. Tell me, sir, do you have anything shiny we could borrow for a moment? I guess we're naming the parrot. Fuck. Okay. In all caps? Of course, what sort of gentleman would I be without the proper accoutrement? Here, I carry around this garnet for when I need to accessorize with a little flash. Oh dear. What's wrong? Curses! My garnet has fallen to the bottom of my bag and I can't reach it! You're not making it very easy to help you, sir. Fuck all the way! Cluttered bag. Oh no, it's a sliding puzzle. Oh, if only Athens were here! Alright, let's see. Okay, so the garnet's here, at the very bottom, in the middle. God, I really wish Athens were here. Then she could type Slide City. And then make me laugh for no fucking reason. Because I just find the way she writes the phrase Slide City funny. It doesn't take much to make me laugh. Honestly, I feel like that says a lot about my style of humor. Future Luke pulls out a Glock and says, I'm not a gentleman. Bang, and the rest of the game, they're on the run. Oh, good lord. I named the parrot you pissed him by accident? What? How do you name it that by accident? I feel like that's a very intentional thing. Also, if the way I'm moving the blocks is giving anyone an aneurysm, I'm sorry. This is how my brain works. Goddamn, I keep getting stuck. I was a young teenager, okay? Well, I think I always named my pets in these games, like, wholesome things. I forget. But then again, I think if I had a carrot, I'd name it Dudley. What if we just take out the luggage? You know, actually, though, why don't we just? I feel like that would solve things much faster. Just dump it on the ground. It's fine. It'll survive. It's not like there's anything valuable in here. Like, what is this? Fucking cat food? This one? And there's like a Dia de los Muertos doll in here? Oh, human parrot! You had a carrot. The puzzle solved screen is like, did you know you could solve this in -7 moves, you fucking idiot? Yeah. If you watch one of my more recent highlight videos, which, by the way, I've been busy writing, so I haven't had a chance to work on the Diabolical Box highlights, but as soon as I'm done writing this first installment, which I'm very, very close to, I will begin edits on the first Diabolical Box highlights and attempt to get that out soon. But in the last Curious Village one, I basically end up going insane over this one sliding puzzle. Why is failure censored in the chat? I don't know. I don't know why failure is censored. It's not a bad word. F-word. Professor! No, it's fine. I'm doing my due duty of moving these fucking blocks around. It's fine. You don't understand. Shit. I swear to God, I'm getting somewhere. Oh, good lord. Should I call Samwise? Oh boy, but fucking. Well, actually, no. I can call Samwise on my phone. It'll just be the audio will just kind of suck. But what else is new on my goddamn stream? You're making, what are we doing? Slide puzzles. How close do you think I am? I will wait and see what she says. Yeah, Elderlight, that's basically me when it comes to slide puzzles. I don't know where you started, so I have no clue. I can restart and we can do it together. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yes, I do want to do that. Hang on. Where? There. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was actually getting around to folding my laundry this time around, and I'm embarrassed to say it took me half an hour to get around to folding 4 shirts. Executive dysfunction is great.
Honestly, that's a mood. Okay, where do I go?
Good question. Let me sit down and actually take a look at this.
Okay. Did you see Layton's incorrect pose? What do you mean? Incorrect how? Send me a picture. Hello, Wolix. How are you doing?
Question, can you rotate things?
No.
Good to know.
Thank you for following, Elderlight. I appreciate that greatly. Apparently PL versus PW is the longest game, but the longest solo Layton game is Miracle Mask. Really? I could have sworn it was, Azeron Legacy. I swore.
Here's an incorrect Layton pose.
Look, I'm not a good artist. I can't draw things. You saw my fucking... Like, okay, I feel like it's at least slightly better than the drawing of Layton, or like the edit I made to Layton and the drawing of Kazuya in the Smash character announcement video.
Question. Another question. Is
Answer?
there a way that you can give me control of your screen?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just tell me where to move things like you did with the puzzle in Curious Village.
Okay. Because I have an idea of how to start, but I need to actually. I was like, okay, Anyway, so you see the T posing piece?
Yes, this one?
I don't see your cursor. Yeah, that one. Move that up.
Okay.
And then the L-shaped one in the middle?
Yes.
Move that up one and over one.
Up one, over one.
Okay. Now, I would say move the gem up as far as you can.
Only up?
Up, over, and then up.
Okay.
So if you move that over.
Layton would never dab. He would tip his fedora, though. What evidence do you have that he wouldn't dab? Dabbing is funny. It'll never not be funny. At least to me.
Wait.
Wait?
Huh?
No, you were saying wait, and I was like...
No, I'm kind of talking out loud to myself.
He would
Like
dab
crazy.
specifically to embarrass Luke. I could see it.
I can see it too, honestly. Then again, I grew up with a mom who joked that her job was to embarrass my brother and I.
Aww.
She's a cool mom, though. You met her, Blue.
Oh, yeah. We watched The Room with her and a bunch of other college students.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Professor, could you please stop? I'm doing what's in, Luke. Radical.
My God. He would do that, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the reason I was asking if I could have control of your screen was so I could, like, toy around with this a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like
Part of what
blue
helped with
screens
the last
would...
one was I saw you toy around with it for a while.
Yeah, but I feel like... If I could somehow finagle it, I feel like BlueStacks would try to end its own life. Okay, bye, Caleb. I'm sorry. I hope it's not because of because this is slowed down considerably. Not because the only person who's at fault for the content slowing to a crawl here is me. Good lord.
Yeah, I would say mess around with it. Mess around with it some, and I'll watch.
Okay.
And then give me a call back.
Okay. Alright. I'm on the road again. Do. Okay, that doesn't do anything productive. It's fine. This is fine. Of all things to be born with, lack of spatial awareness has never fucked me so hard. But here we are, guys. Here we are. And the suffering has never been stronger. God, now I kind of wish fucking future Luke would have pulled out the Glock. Okay. What is this movement supposed to accomplish? I don't know. But I feel like it might get me somewhere. Where will it get me, though? That's something I never think about. Future Luke with his goddamn 3/4 length. Yeah, the fucking pants, dude. Wait, am I literally back where I started? What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? That's a question that I ask myself on the daily. God, like, Burger's gonna come in here an hour from now and be like, hey, what did I miss? And I'll be like, nothing. Literally nothing. I've just been sitting here, losing my mind to a fucking sliding puzzle. Wait, maybe. Ooh. Hang on, this might be somewhere. This might be a destination! Yeah!
Allow me to present my solution.
How the fuck? Okay.
It seems I was right on the money.
Okay. I do have to give credit to Samwise, though, for helping me, though, and helping me preserve at least some semblance of my sanity. Okay, yes. Fucking all caps. Yep, that is a reward for clearing that god-awful puzzle. Uh-huh, there we are. With any luck, this flashy bauble will attract that feathery fellow. When he gets close, see if he can make friends. Leave it to me. Right then, here goes. Wait, oh shit. He looks like... He looks like he's gonna, like, fire a beam out of the garden. Here he comes! Don't worry, little guy. We won't hurt you. You don't say! Say, that bird seems pretty keen on you. Are you friends now? Of course! Now that we are friends, why don't you give him a name? That's a great idea, Professor. What should I name him? What should we name him indeed? My Wi-Fi is killing me. I wish to kill it back. That's a mood and a half if I've ever heard one. Okay, here we go. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Fuck. Hello back at you. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you too, Fuck. Yep, this isn't going to kill any tension at all. Well done, Luke. That was amazing. Of course. What else would you expect from the apprentice of the great Professor Layton? Cool. Is this gonna be the parrot voice? Okay. Is my parrot voice better or worse than my Birmingham accent? You have a new feathered friend. Fuck the parrot! Polly want a cracker. Cool. What the parrot? Is it good? Are you sure? I feel like you're being sarcastic. After telling me that my Brummy was a 3 out of 10. Stay away. I did, okay, this is kind of embarrassing, but I played a lot of, when I played, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, a bunch as a kid, I'd always love voicing Chatot because it gave me practice for my parrot voice. So I could just you know, practice my voice like this. It kind of sounds like a distorted Monokuma, but this is what we're going with. My mommy's done straight. Well, I mean, it's, you know, I'm thankful that you don't mince words, Oliver. Don't mince words if it fucking sucks. Thank heavens you caught that feathery menace. What fine young men you two are. Keep at it and one day you may well each become a true gentleman like myself. We're glad we could help. Here you go. I believe these cufflinks and garnet are yours. Oh yes, there we are. With these on, I'm even more devastatingly handsome than before. Now I believe you two young men deserve something for your trouble. Oh, there's really no need, sir.
Yes, he's right. Helping people is reward enough for any gentleman.
Okay. Parrot minigame?
Hey, let's have some...
I cannot read any of these lines.
Right, so all you have to do is bring that apple to me. Think you can do it?
Your parrot has generously volunteered his services as a delivery bird. Unfortunately, the heavy items he has to carry make it hard for him to fly properly. Predict his flight path and help him to the recipient by making perches out of rope for him. The number of ropes at your disposal changes with each delivery request. Imagine Clark and Brenda's face once Luke tells them the name of his parrot friend. The position and angle of each perch will affect the trajectory of your parrot's flight. Build efficient perches that'll help your parrot get to the destination as quickly as possible. Ropes cannot... Okay. Okay, I know about the UI. Lands in a flat perch, he will return to his basic flight path. If your parrot flies off screen or falls into a hole, you must reattempt delivery. Oh, there's a fucking time limit? Are you kidding me? Deliver apple in 15 seconds. Hang on. Okay, so he's gonna land there. I wish it would tell me, like, hey, he's gonna go here. Does he fly through the ropes? Is my question. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, bye. Oh, no. No, fuck, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hang on. I want to figure this out. Whee! Oh, shit. Oh, well, there... Oh, no. Disaster. Oh, no. Oh, there goes fuck. Okay. Let's see if we can get across the gap this way. Oh, there we go. We did it! Yay! he just had to fall to his death like 3 times. Wow, great work, fuck! You got that apple to me in no time! Wow, great! Wow, great! Whenever you want to do another delivery, just give me a squawk, won't you? Delivery squawk! Delivery squawk! Cool. Now we have a bird. Oh, he's on the top screen too! Enjoy your poison apple. I love how he's on the top screen too. This is the story of a parrot named Fuck. I don't know where I'm going with this. Someone give me a movie headline to read. About a fucking parrot. Okay, but, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Basically we're like, hey, we have to go back to the present. Let's take the path on the left up here. The left? Will that take us back to Midland Road as well? Breaking news. Parrot. It will, and in half the time. No, you pressed send too early. Hello? Okay, this guy looks like a fucking doorman. I see you staring at me. What do you need, boy?
Oh, nothing, sir. I just saw you there and thought I'd say hello.
You've got some guts approaching me. It makes me laugh. It's been a while since I had myself a chuckle like that. Let me thank you with a puzzle. Cool. So a puzzle is a threat and also a note of gratitude. Cool, good to know. The four children below are playing in a park when they suddenly realize they need to go home. In their haste, however, they mixed up their coats. Oh no! A, I forgot my coat. B, hey, A's name is written in this coat. C, wait a minute, I didn't even bring my coat today, but I'm wearing one now. D, this definitely isn't my coat, so who's wearing D's coat? That guy looks genuinely upsetting. Silky or one of these fellas? Okay, well, B's wearing A's coat. And A doesn't have anyone's coat on. So A, B, and D brought one today. Brought a coat. So, B... Yeah, C's gotta be wearing D's coat.
How about this?
Woohoo!
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
I done it.
Let that puzzle be a lesson to you. If you're careless with your things, you can lose them. Here, take this. I found it over there. You must have left it behind last time you were here. But I haven't gone this way. We got a Pavel sticker! Yo! Sick.
I bet the view from the observation deck is out of this world.
It does have quite the view, but we don't have time to stop right now. To the clock shop. Okay, okay. I mean, we're going to time travel back to the same point in the future, right? Midland Road is just on the other side of that door.
I'll run ahead and open it. Hey! The door's locked.
Locked? That can't be. Step aside, little Luke. I'll get it open. Strange. It is locked. Look here, you two. There's an unusual set of numbers embedded in the door. It's a puzzle. Missing tiles. To open the door, place 4 numbered tiles in the blank spaces so that all the conditions set forth by the equations are fulfilled. Ah, it's mathematics. Interesting. Okay. Bash your head in through the door like an English gentleman. Oh, I can't put them here. It's locked! No, dumbass. It's locked. I... Okay. Already German? Jesus. So, okay, here's my question. Is the number in the question mark panel the same across the board? Well, no, then the answers would all be 4. Or, like, if it were 3s across the board, then it'd be a bunch of 6s and 9s, which I'm sure would make someone happy. But I don't think that would be a viable answer. Oh, no worries, Sam. Thank you. Oh, wait, actually, though. Wait, okay, if it's saying, like, ignore the X here. Like, this is equal to this. And then, like, you're only taking in, like, this bit for these slots. Now, Luke, in order to think like a proper gentleman, is to smack your head against a brick wall and forget about your problems. I wish. I'm having difficulty with this one. I don't know if I should just ask German for the answer, though, but a part of me is just like, just ask him. Just ask German. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. Because people in chat are just like, oh, I already found it out like 5 minutes ago, you fucking moron. What is the answer? Can I ask what the answer is, please? I'm desperate. I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 5, 2, 3. Okay, now let me look at this. Wait, okay. I'm just confused. What's supposed to go in the question mark panels? Like, I don't think I understand how they're supposed to help. One times 5 equals 2 plus 3. Oh! Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Now I see it. Okay.
I do believe I've got the answer. Success!
Yeah, okay. So I am just stupid. Wonderful work, Big Luke. I think it's a little early for congratulations, Professor. The door still won't open. If the puzzle wasn't keeping the door shut, what is? A lock, Herschel. A lock is keeping it shut. Well, I suppose it's time for Plan B. It might seem like too simple a solution. Would you two help me shove this door? Certainly. Seems we've run out of other options anyway. We have to bash our heads to the door anyway. Ready, everyone? All together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bash the fucking door down. Okay. Okay. And listed for property damage is... Oh. Whoa. Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay. I thought Elder Light was making a joke. What? Layton arrested for breaking and entering. Who's that sprawled out on the street? It's hard to believe, but this fellow must have fallen asleep against the door. Oh, okay. He's asleep. Okay, thank goodness. This just goes to show that every puzzle has an answer, even if that answer is just brute force. Okay, I'm learning a lot about you today, Hirsch. Well, think fast, Professor, because that answer's coming right at us, and he looks mad. Hey, why'd you kick down my napping door? Not only did it hurt, but you woke me up. We're terribly sorry, sir. Please understand we had no idea you were there. Oh, didn't realize it was you. Look, forget I saw anything. I'm feeling kind of queasy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and home now. I seem to have driven that poor man off again. I wouldn't fret over it too much, Professor. Besides, we need to keep moving toward the clock shop. We're just about there. He was traumatized way before this, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Did you happen to notice that odd flower growing in the abandoned shop on Southern Midland Road? No, I can't say that I have. What do you mean? We walked in there and saw it! Is your memory as bad as mine? What's so strange about that particular flower? Supposedly, it attracts puzzles that have disappeared from their original location. Like a Venus flytrap for puzzles? Is it truly a Layton game if nobody gets traumatized? True. That's what the rumors say anyway. I've never actually seen it for myself. But if those rumors are true, we'll have the ability to retrieve any puzzles we've left behind. I'd say that kind of reward more than warrants an investigation of the shop.
What do you say, Professor?
What do we have to lose? The shop in question is just a quick stroll away, and being able to visit lost puzzles would be very useful.
Then what's stopping us? Let's go!
Oh, okay, wait. There's a bush in my back garden whose flowers... Oh. Well then. Is it this one? Yes, it is.
Watch out, Professor. There's a bee over there.
Bees!
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us, as long as we don't bother him.
If you say so.
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
I suppose I can give it a shot.
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
Oh my god.
Wow, you're not like any bee I've ever met.
No, I'd be giggling at 1 AM at this talking bee.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run-of-the-eye bee, but I do try to blend in.
Hell, it's 7 PM for me and I'm giggling over here.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
So wait, is Hirsch able to hear the bee too?
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. But listen, I've got something you should hear.
He's just like, why is this bee talking to me? Danny to bee. Oh my fucking god.
You know those puzzles you don't get around to solving? Well, they all come hang out with me.
Well, you just seem so approachable.
You see, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
Oh, do you?
Wait, are you saying you've got the same job as Granny Riddleton?
Granny who? I don't know no grannies.
Berg is here!
My name is Beasley.
Berg, you want me to call you? Borg.
I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now, so listen good.
I'm all ears.
Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got. It's as simple as that. So anytime you get a craving to solve some of the puzzles you left behind, come here.
Oh, you're still working on auditions. Okay.
Well, just let me know when you're done and I'll tag you in.
Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Get it? Drone?
Swat him.
It makes perfect sense.
All right then. You have fun with those puzzles, and I'll be here if you need me.
You just had a super important conversation and I'm going to flip later. Okay. Okay. You got my hopes up. Okay. Alright, Borg. Alright. I'm intrigued. You have my attention. Okay. Back to Clock Shop Senior. I don't know why I said senior. I just felt like it.
There's the shop. The door was locked earlier and no one would answer it when we knocked.
That's because you didn't know the secret knock. Watch this.
Come on in!
Go on, try the door now. Hello?
It doesn't look like anyone's here. Well, look who's back. Ah, what are you doing hiding there? I see you've learned the secret knock, dearie.
Actually, it was I who did the knocking. Spring, is Cog around? Just breaks down the door. This is my secret knock, just like dunk, 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 boom!
There you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room.
Oh, are you friends with the owners of the clock shop, Luke? I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explains the situation better than I do, so you should ask him about it.
Alright, let's hear what he has to say.
Hi. I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor, and,
Luke, the professor's apprentice.
Yes. Luke, of course. Cog, would you mind talking a bit about the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help get everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. You there, Luke. The smaller Luke, that is.
Yes?
Tell me, boy, what does this contraption behind me look like to you?
A big old clock?
Right you are. By my estimates, this clock is well over 100 years old. The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spend quite a bit of time on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling up her gears one day when two family goons busted in. Whoa, look at these guys, holy shit. I have a question that only slightly relates to this game. Can someone be a Delph even if they technically don't have any children? Yes? Yes. For example, there are two characters in the Persona 5 series, well, not Persona 5 series, in the Persona 5 universe, I guess I should say, that qualify as Delphs. Well, no, actually, one of them has an adopted child. No, wait, do they both have kids? Shit, hang on. I might need to think about this. Are you talking about Gun Danny? Yes, I'm talking about the Gunkle Momo. Here we go, this gotta be the place that Boss was talking about. For sure. Hey, Boss, there's a big clock here, just like you said. It's real antique. Come over and see. Just what do you two think you're doing barging into my shop? And get your hands off my clock! Can it, Gramps? You don't get to tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Yeah, a bunch of blockheads who won't leave my shop! If I were you, I'd keep a civil tongue in my head, old man. Now out of the way, we got a schedule to keep. What are you clowns putzing around for? Get to work! If we don't hurry, things won't be ready by the time you know who talked about. I'm sorry, Boss Drew, we're trying our best, but Gramsci is making things difficult. Don't be a lunkhead, you know how to deal with difficult. Throw him out on the street. Let me go, you dirtbags! We're just gonna go for a little walk, Gramps. That's okay with you, isn't it? You keep your filthy hands off my clock, you hear me? We're just about to on schedule, but we have to wait to turn this thing on until it's the exact time the big guy mentioned. That's all I heard before those brutes tossed me out of my own shop. It wasn't until later that I found out what the thugs wanted from my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of a time machine by some scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create some kind of wormhole or warp point. But how did they manage to do that? Beats me, it was all mumbo-jumbo. Something about opening up a vortex in the flow of time. Anyway, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as anticipated. I see. And somehow this hole in time manifested itself in or near this clock of yours. Luke's expression is a vibe right now, is a mood for just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand any of this. That'd be the case, yes. The clock has been here ticking away for over 100 years. My guess is that something about the clock's age caused the warp point to gravitate to this spot. Yep, the wormhole, or whatever it's called, was pulled here and became a part of my clock. The thing is, I'm the only one who can keep that gal running. Which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only people who can open and close this wormhole.
That's really strange.
It's a burden is what it is. Once the family found out about what I could do, they forced me to work the clock for them. After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog.
It sure sounds that way.
Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired at the machine and helped get my message to you. And upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that led us here. That's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chelmy all the questions you want. But when you're done chatting, you will come back to put a stop to what's going on here. Won't you? Luke, you of all people should know the answer to that question. I keep my promises, and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Big Luke. The only one who can stop Herschel Layton is Herschel Layton himself. Quite right. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. Finally done with your art so you're not immobile anymore? Let's go! Yeah! Okay, send me back to the past, please? Let me see here. Seems you saw— oh, right. Puzzle roadblock. Done enough research to take your investigation back to your own time. Hopefully you'll learn something there that'll help us fix a terrible situation in our time. Yes, I hope so too. Now, Cog, if you would be so kind as to fire up the clock. I hope you'll understand if I stay here. I don't want to risk distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I agree completely. Besides, the poor inspector's eyes might very well pop out of his head if I showed up with 2 Lukes. But just think about how fun it would be to see his reaction. Pity you can't come, Big Luke. Okay, she's all ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. Woo! I keep hearing clock is clock. The Glock shop. Yo, that'd be sick though. Here we are. Ugh, I feel sick. Are you going to be alright, Luke? You're firing your fucking— I saw the comment in the chat, fire up your clock. And I just tried to apply it to the fucking line. You're positively green. I feel sort of seasick. It's so stuffy in the ground, feels like it's made of marshmallow. Yep, that'd be the time sickness talking. The first jump I made, I felt the same way. Well, Cog, we're going to head off now and see what we can find out. Sounds good. I'll be here waiting for you. Just use that special knock and I'll let you in. Layton with clock needs to happen. Have you never seen the meme, dude? Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if you went back to your own time. If you went back to your own time while we were out. Yep, that'd be a pain, alright. Now, you two should skedaddle. I'd like to get home in time for dinner. You mean this isn't your home? Okay, then. No, I feel like this made a rail. Okay, well, I'll just send you the meme later then, Oliver. Layton can break a gun with his bare hands because he's a gentleman with strength. Exactly! There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our own time. The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar. You know, all this time travel's really worn me out. Yes, I could do with the rest myself. But we mustn't keep Cog waiting. You're right. So, shall we go find Inspector Chelmy? That will be our second stop. First, I'd like to run by my office at the university. So we are taking a break. Not quite. I need to do a little prep work for our session with Inspector Chelmy. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation upon which every good investigation is built.
Right you are, Professor.
I feel like I'm devolving into his EU voice as opposed to his American voice. Now that we're back in our own time, we can reach the university by bus in a matter of minutes. Let's go, Luke. Oh, it's Sergeant Scarton. Hey, what's up?
Now, how are you doing, young fella?
Oh, hello there. Nice to see you again.
Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice, is all.
Alright, shoot.
Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these
My Layton voice is really... Aw, well, thank you. It's definitely nowhere near as good as Kobe, so I will say that. Oh, they're going to talk about picker rats. We already know all about them.
Oh. Is that so? Well, big deal. It's not all that great a secret anyhow.
Okay, well, thank you. We should really go now. We've got a lot to do.
Wait, don't just run off like that. I have, a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you.
He's just fucking lonely. Find the clock tower. To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow these directions. Go straight and take the first left, take the next right, and then the next left, and it'll be right in front of you. At which spot A through H is the clock tower located? Let's bring up the memo. Okay. Go straight and take the first left. Okay, so it's got to be a place where we can take a left from. Left. Take the next right. Okay, straight, take the first left. Right. And then the next left, and it'll be right in front of you. I think it's H. Like, I think you start at A and it's H. If you're, like, facing down, I think. Let me see. Left. Right. Left. I feel like that's the only feasible option. I'm gonna go with H. You can't stop me. The fucking dishwasher is buzzing from the kitchen. I done it! Yay!
That's a relief.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I should be drinking my water, because my throat is trying to kill me.
How's that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, yeah?
It was okay, I guess.
What? Just okay? Oh, I get it. You're playing it cool. You don't want to let on that my puzzle rock your socks off.
You might be thinking too hard about this. We got T sticker. Loverly. Oh, hang on. Hang on, we gotta get the meme statement. Yep. You're welcome. Okay. Off to uni. Dang, before it was cool, exactly. Hello.
Hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some nice shiny hint coins?
Yes, and your expert direction played no small role.
Lovely, I'm glad I could be of help. But where's my thank you? Out with it already!
Of course. Please, excuse me for not issuing proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance.
Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady like yourself. Now just a moment there, Half-Pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as any teenager.
I apologize, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some seniors can get about that age.
Senior? Old? You just don't get it, do you? Looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way with a puzzle. Fuck you!
A heartfelt heart. I'm only 102. Whoa, is that supposed to be her in the back? Holy shit.
In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one?
Huh. Who has a heart pattern? I know that's what it's going for. Ma'am, I don't believe I asked for the details of your sex life, but okay. Fine. Scar me more, why don't you?
You will listen to my stories, you piece of shit!
Oh! Let me look at my messages. Aw, it's okay. Honestly, I feel that, Sonny. Oh, wait, did you whisper me? Because I was, like, looking at my Discord messages and I was like, wait, I don't see anything. Haha, there it is. Oh. You want another stun gun impression? I don't know. Shoot, hang on. I'd have to listen to his voice again. Hang on. Let me... Oh wait, is the phrase also a spoiler? Or is it just the character? I'm also going to guess A for this one, because I feel like he's hiding something.
Phew, that's a relief.
Oh. Oh, he folded it into a heart. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. Oops, hang on. Gonna work out this cutscene game. Hang on, while I listen to this, I'm gonna go mute for just a sec. If I hear rah rah Rasputin one more time, I'm going to become Russia's greatest death machine and shoot you in the head. How close was that? How was that? I feel like when you asked for the impression from Covey, they did a better job than I did. The compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. Yay, I'm glad to make you happy. I'm glad I made someone's blue peas worth their time today. I do hope we run into each other again sometime. Congratulations, Sam! You have a banger stuck in your head.
Now you're making me blush. You can sweet talk me if you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. Seems our friend here's taken a shine to you, Professor.
I got a woman sticker. Lovely. Okay, oh wait, shit. No, I just need to click on the bus stop. Let's make our way back to my office. Now, which bus goes to Gressenheller University? This one. Yeah. Yeah! I need to drink water.
I have to admit that I've gotten a bit turned around with all this time traveling. What are we investigating now?
Oh, feeling a bit discombobulated, my boy. I can hardly blame you.
It's also not every day that I travel to the future and meet my adult self. I could do with a bit of a review on our case as it currently stands.
I have very specific headcanons and you fulfill my desires to use stun gun say stupid shit. Well, I'm happy to fill that niche for you, Sonny. I feel like I'm still a bit of a rookie when it comes to voice acting. But I feel like every day I'm getting better, even if it's just by an itty bit. Very well. Let's see if we can bring you up to speed. Alright, do you remember why Big Luke called us to the future?
To stop the evil Professor Layton, right?
And what exactly are we stopping my future self from doing? Taking over the world? No! Alright, we want to stop you, him, from completing his time machine research. Precisely, which is why you and I were headed to Chinatown. Layton just asking because he also confused. You know, I wouldn't blame him.
Oh yes, now it's all coming back to me. But then we failed to get into Chinatown. It was at that point you started talking about asking the inspector some questions.
Yes, but at that time I had no idea we'd be able to jump back to our own time to question him.
In that sense, it seems we got pretty lucky, huh?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? It sounds like something isn't sitting right with you. Is something bothering you?
Indeed. And it's that something we've come to investigate. We've just about reached our stop. We'll run by my office and then it's off to see the inspector. Yay! GU! Chapter 5, The Forgotten Case. I need to stop by my office and check something. After that, we'll go find Inspector Chelmy.
Oh hey, it's the guard from the event.
What are you doing here?
Hey, aren't you the guard we bumped into at the demonstration? Why are you here?
Well, as you may recall, last week's demonstration experienced a few hiccups. When the dust settled, management decided it would be best to cut me loose. I'm sorry to hear that. Excuse me, I don't believe I've properly introduced myself yet. Please, sir, don't bother. Dean Delmona filled me in. It's an honor to meet you, Professor Layton. I've actually been holding on to a puzzle just in case you happen to come by. Care to hear it? The Shady Trio. Each member of a Shady Trio was dressed in red, white, and green. However, none of their outfits were the same. Here's what witnesses had to say about them. The men wore the same colored jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Tap the trio's clothes and change the colors to match the eyewitness report. Okay, so red, green, and white. Cool. Okay. So she had a green jacket, and then the larger man wore a white hat, so we ought to change that. None of their outfits were the same. 2 of them had white pants. The men wore the same colored jackets. Men wore the same colored jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. Larger man wore a white hat. Woman's jacket was green. I think that's it?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I feel like there's multiple answers for this one.
Just
Like, as long as the
I
outfits don't match. Right? For Shady Trio, their clothing might be a bit too conspicuous. I'm glad to hear that, Oliver. I hope I can contribute at least a little bit to that. Is it the black sesame ice cream? Simply beautiful work, sir. Thank you so much for indulging me. God, I feel bad for this man. Having a nose like that must really get in the way of things. Not at all. I quite enjoyed myself. Oh, God. Hi. There you are, Professor. I see you canceled lecture again this week. Oh my God, Oliver! Let me guess. Are you investigating another strange mystery? Hello, Rosetta. Yes, something rather pressing has come up. But I'll be sure to hold a makeup session later. Oh, no worries, Mr. L. As long as I get my credits, I'm not sweating it. Now, what kind of attitude is that to have, Rosetta? If you want those credits, you'll have to earn them. And as your paper is on the stone relics of Cornwall, I'd say you have your work cut out for you. As your advisor, I insist that you check in with me weekly until your paper's shaped up. Hey, you thought it too, else you wouldn't know what I meant. Look, I didn't think it initially until you brought it up. I didn't mean to imply I wasn't interested in the work, and I am very much looking forward to our sessions together. Not every girl has the privilege of receiving private instruction from the great Professor Layton. What I mean to say is that you should check in during office hours. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice, Professor. I'll see you next week. I don't know what that girl's up to, but it can't be good, Professor. Nonsense, my boy. I'm sure it's all in your head. You can't fool me. Did you see the look she gave you? She's a man-eater. Whatever that means. Luke, why do you know what that means? Or why do you know that phrase? Oh dear. Ah, yes, I fucking love this. I love it when students hit on their teachers. That's so great. Not squicky at all. Hi.
So, my boy, I've been looking for you.
Hello, sir. Didn't you receive my notice I was on holiday?
Oh, that? Yes, everything's in order there. It's something else I need your help with.
In that case, please, tell me how I can be of assistance to you, sir.
Lean in a bit, my boy.
What I'm about to ask you, well, I wouldn't like anyone else to hear it. The thing is, I have a... I love how Sam's message came up in the chat just as it came up on screen. I have a puzzle I simply can't work through on my own. My darling granddaughter brought it to me, but I can't for the life of me solve the blasted thing. I can see how that would be quite vexing. Vexing is putting it politely. It's hard to feel like the king of your castle when you can't even solve your grandchild's puzzle. It's a rather serious issue for me, Herschel. It certainly sounds that way, sir. Yes. So I take it I can count on you to help me work through this thing? But of course. 1 out of 1,000. Here are some matchsticks that spell out 100 m. Move one of the matches into the garbage to display a link that is 1/1000th of that size. Okay, I did actually, I came across the answer to this accidentally beforehand. Because I was looking into... His head looks like a traffic cone. Don't be mean to the dean. He's just living. Oh my god, yeah, this is the same dude from Diabolical Box. Bluebeard is back. Yo! Okay, but yeah, that's the answer.
I've got a good feeling about
It's
this
10
one.
centimeters.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
God. 100 meters becomes 10 centimeters.
Oh, that's it. My granddaughter is going to flip when she hears how clever her granddad is.
This puzzle is unsolvable to Americans. It's unsolvable to Americans or, people, well, no. I mean, it is solvable for some Americans if they hate America. I'm glad I could help you with your predicament, sir.
Likewise. By the way, Herschel, I do have one more small favor to ask of you.
Certainly.
Let's keep the fact that you helped me with this puzzle between you, me, and the wall, shall we?
Of course, after all, you've a reputation to maintain with your granddaughter. It'll be our secret. Who doesn't hate America? Certain supporters. America should just adopt the metric system already, and I'm an American saying this. Yeah! Nah, I feel it.
Of course, my lips are sealed, sir. Splendid. For that you have my thanks. One last thing, Herschel. There's a young lady in your office. She said she's waiting for you.
I see.
Oh, you must be talking about Flora.
Oh, hi there, Flora. You two have got some nerve leaving me alone while you go off on another adventure.
Aww.
Now, Flora, you know that wasn't our intention at all.
Baby, we're going into big danger. We don't want to... Pardon the pun, you're a delicate little flower and we don't want to bring you along.
While we were out investigating one issue, an even more troublesome matter arose.
It's not because you're a woman, it's because you're a child.
What kind of troublesome matter?
America has to keep it, otherwise Burma or Liberia would get upset. Huh.
We couldn't have seen it coming, Flora. Honest. Really. Of course, we wouldn't have left you behind on purpose.
Lukey's younger than Flora. Oh, right. And he isn't even his child. Shit. Well, there goes my defense. Is this what people call sexist? No. I don't think that's it. I think it's just Japan being Japan. Because this game was made in Japan. And it's just like, oh, we can't have girl on adventure because girl is delicate.
Luke is quite right. Do forgive us for our oversight.
I mean, thankfully that's rectified in the prequel trilogy when we get a female character that is actually fucking amazing.
Well, okay. Just this once. But you two had better not leave me alone again.
We are going into danger, and Luke is the only human shield I need. Wait, what the fuck? Nothing.
Of course not.
I got an extra top hat here. A true gentleman should have a spare hat ready at all times. I think also Layton is more legally responsible for Flora, and that's why he doesn't bring her. That's fair. This book was written by a famous puzzle expert from abroad. Oh yeah, I think this is actually a reference to Akira Tago, who made all the puzzles for the original Layton games. I have an AU where absolutely nobody dies and Flora gets to actually do shit. Do tell me about that after stream. I actually have, or well, I mean, I've shared my fanfiction with you, but like, I need to tell you about it in more detail. Also, Flora keeps looking directly at the camera, and it's making me slightly uncomfortable. Hi.
What's done is done, so I guess there's no point in my stewing over it. You two must be awfully tired from all that running around. I just made a pot of tea, so I'll go fetch it.
Did you just make a promise to Flora? I believe I may have. And unfortunately, this is one promise I fear I may have to break.
Professor, that's terrible! Not to mention very unlike you to go back on your word.
Well, I didn't see you doing anything to dissuade the poor girl from coming with us. Besides, you know our current case is fraught with danger. I don't want her to get hurt. Anyway, we need to finish our work here so we can find the inspector. We'd best move quickly.
I suppose you're right, Professor. Alright, then what are we looking for here?
Somewhere in my office is a leather-bound notebook with a yellow note sticking out of it. Do you think you can help me find it?
Aye, aye, Professor. I'm on the case.
Watch Flora be secretly a Kill Bill-style badass? Yo, I'd pay to see that.
Is this the notebook you were talking about?
Why, yes it is.
Let's see. Information concerning the explosion at the Institute of Polydimensional Research. Did you put this notebook together, Professor?
I did, piece by piece. Sadly, most of its contents have been removed.
Oh, you aren't kidding. Most of the pages have been torn out.
It's been a while since I opened it last. Let me see. At least the newspaper clippings are intact.
When exactly are all these articles from, Professor?
I'll explain more on the bus, but for now we need to get out of here before Flora returns. Flora used those papers to make a tablecloth.
No! Voila! I thought you might be hungry, so I made some little cucumber Oh dear, where did they go?
You know, it's funny, but like originally I didn't really give that much of a shit about Flora because like she was I have a stigma against kid characters that like that are literally just there to be damseled. Or basically like characters that are just there to be damseled and don't do anything. And granted, I feel like part of that, like now that I have a more nuanced opinion, and it's like that, like part of that is on the writers for, you know, making a character and then not doing anything with them. But for the highlights video, the final one for Curious Village, which yes, I'm shilling again. Here we go again with that. I made drawings for, and they're you know, amateur hour drawings. Like, my best attempt, because I am not an artist. But I basically just wanted to convey the feeling of the story being told in each scene. And it actually got me to feel things about Flora. And I was like, this poor child. Oh my lord. Flora made cucumbers. Sans, that's not how food works, silly. Knowing what happened, this sends a chill down my spine. Oh. Yeah. Hi. I have a, wait. Hang on. Where is it? Give it to me. Where is my thing? Whoa! Ooh, it does not like that. Ooh, dear. I may have fucked it up. Shit. I just wanted to show an image. God damn it. We're just gonna have that be a little lower for now. Fucking solve itself. Hang on. I may have fucked myself. God. I just wanted to make a joke. But then it's just like, no, you can't make funny haha joke about the fucking demon lady. And why is it so fucking big? Yeah, no, I think it's an error on my end. It is a cross. Stay back, I'm armed. There. Now he's safe. Cool. I think we're okay now. Oh, hey, Mr. L. Where are you rushing off to now? There's no time to talk. We're in the midst of an important investigation. In case you didn't notice, Shorty, I was talking to the professor just then. We're following a lead in our investigation. Gotcha, but could I just have a second of your time before you go? Didn't you hear the professor? We're in a hurry, lady. Listen, Pipsqueak, you may think you're the professor's spokesman, but, you aren't, okay? Did you just call me a Pipsqueak? Now, Luke, calm yourself. We have time to hear her out. What can I do for you, Rosetta? Aw, I knew you'd come through for me, Prof. See, I've got this puzzle I just can't find the answer to. Could you help a girl out? A puzzle, you say? I think we might be able to offer some assistance. Let's have a look. If all you wanted was some help with a puzzle, you could have just said so from the start. Rosetta kidnaps Flora so that Layton will... There is no verb there, and I am concerned. The missing block. A hidden message is revealed when one of the blocks, A, B, C, or D, replaces the block marked question mark. Tap the letter that corresponds to it. Oh, it's his name. Ugh, yeah, I don't like that AU. I don't like that AU.
About this one. Well, that's settled.
Spells Layton. Lovely. Cool. Great. Fantastic. I'm so happy about that. Cool. And now we're just going to give him his weapon back. There we go. Thank you so much, Professor. Watching you in action always takes my breath away. Think nothing of it, Rosetta. I hope to see you next week. Keep up the good work on your paper. You bet, Professor. I'm looking forward to hours of private instruction. Oh, but next time we meet, you should leave your little friend at home. He might distract me from my studies. I shouldn't say bad things about your students, Professor, but she is definitely not on my honor roll. Yeah, no. Disgusting. Disgusting! Oh, it should be good now? Okay, good. The cross was fucking with the stream. I just wanted to protect my mans. That's all I wanted to do. God.
About the notebook we picked up at your office, Professor. Exactly what explosion were you researching?
It all happened several years ago, when you were very small. 2 scientists working in a physics lab unwittingly caused an explosion during an experiment. The explosion devastated the surrounding area.
That must have been all over the news.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? However, though many perished in the blast, few records of the accident remain.
What happened?
That's something I'm still trying to figure out for myself. But answer me this, Luke. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear of an explosion?
The explosion of Dr. Stungun's time machine, of course.
That was my first thought as well. I have a strong suspicion that these 2 incidents are connected.
Why that?
Well, it's nothing more than a hunch, so I really can't say more right now.
Oh, Professor, this is our stop. Here we are at Scotland Yard.
There's no time to waste. We need to find the inspector.
Yay! For the yard! Oh, hi. You seem like an amicable fella.
Welcome to Scotland Yard, headquarters of the London Police. How may I be of service to you?
We're here to see Inspector Chelmy. Will you please let him know we'd like to speak with him?
Unfortunately, the inspector is terribly busy right now. What's more, I have strict orders to issue this puzzle to all visitors.
His chin is the banana of chins. He does kind of have a banana chin going on. A dangerous place. In recent years, this city has been suffering from an increase in accidents and crime. According to a survey, there is one place in the city where there is a higher average of injured people and deaths throughout the year. Where could it be? Is it not just a hospital?
That should do the trick.
Yeah, it's just a hospital.
Just as I suspected.
Wow, I actually had enough common sense to solve that one. There might be a lot of dangerous places, but the hospitals where injured and sick people gather throughout the year.
That's correct, all right. Tremendous work as usual, Professor Layton.
Oh, do you two know each other?
Of course. That is, I know the professor. How can a self-respecting puzzle nut not know the name Layton? I'm a huge fan.
I assume the puzzle I just solved was one of your own design.
You got me there. I just couldn't pass up the chance to have the Professor Layton solve my puzzle. I'll call ahead to let the inspector know you're coming. His office is just up those stairs on the 2nd floor.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Alright, let's go see our good friend Mr. Chelmy. Oh, Barton's here. Hello.
Nothing like a nice cup of tea to soothe jangled nerves.
Good day, Barton.
Good day to you, sir.
Barton, we wish to have a few words with the inspector, but I don't see him here.
I don't see him here either.
I was led to believe he was here, in his office.
And Layton, if you ever wanted to take over London...
my fan group called The Family would be willing to help.
God, so that's all they don't have. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yes, he was. Then he got up and left. It was all very sudden. I too am puzzled by his sudden disappearance.
Oh, is that him? Barton, I sincerely hope you're not spreading misinformation about me. I just told you that I needed to pop downstairs to see the commissioner.
Why, yes, you did say that, sir.
Use your ears, Constable. You'll never move up in the force if you don't learn to listen.
Greetings, Inspector. Oh, apologies for not saying hello, Layton. What a surprise to see you. Welcome to my humble office. Forgive the sudden intrusion, Inspector. I heard that you're leading the investigation on the Prime Minister's disappearance. I am, and as it's you I'm speaking with, I'll be quite candid. This case has me completely baffled.
Yeah, me too. It's so fucking nutty. Just like OG Layton. This man's. He would never hurt a fly. But then future Layton is just like, nah, fam. I'm taking over the city. Bitches and a... God. It's such a strange concept.
Dozens of eyewitnesses, myself included, and not one blasted lead to work with.
Future Layton is not a mob boss, he's an entrepreneur. You know?
Since you were there, I might as well hear your take on things. Have a seat.
I was questioned the day of the incident, but maybe our chat will uncover some new theories. I'm gonna talk with the constable first. I fear the inspector may be quite angry with me right now. Oh, that's all he has to say. Oh my god, does he have a fucking corkboard over there? Yo! Yo, oh my god, I need to, like, commission someone to draw, like, the corkboard meme with all the red string, but with Shelmy in the time travel incident. Alright, what's up? Ooh, I love this song. I love this song.
We've already established that you were there when the explosion occurred.
Yes, I certainly was.
Then you must believe, as I do, that there was no way anyone could have survived that blast. Not that quack stun gun, not his staff, and though I hate to say it, not the Prime Minister. What confounds me is that not a single trace of the lot remains.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is we've canvassed the whole place and haven't found a thing related to the victims. No bodies, no clothing, and no shoes. Not even so much as a pocket watch or ring. All we recovered from the scene was the 10 tons of scrap metal that used to be the machine.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, Sonny! Oh. No. What do you mean you didn't mean to? It's the Mitri stun gun, right?
You've struck oil. No people, though.
There were 8 of them, sir.
What? Did you say something just now, Constable?
There were 8 of them, sir. 8 people vanished.
Yes. According to eyewitness reports, 8 people vanished from the scene. That group consisted of Stun Gun, a handful of his assistants, and the Prime Minister. Now, how in the world do 8 people just vanish? It's like a blasted magic trick.
Don't worry, Inspector. From what I've heard, the Prime Minister is still alive.
Young Luke. Be a good lad and keep quiet, alright? The adults are having a serious conversation here. If you're bored, why don't you and Barton go play in the hall?
Inspector, I assure you, Luke isn't making this up. There's a very real possibility that Bill Hawks is alive.
What? Well, don't leave me here scratching my head like a fool. Explain, Layton.
Before I do, I must ask a favor of you first.
And what would that be?
Do you recall the explosion that occurred at the Polydimensional Research Institute 10 years ago?
What did you just say?
Right, yeah. I'll take that as a yes. It is imperative that I see any and all case files on that instant.
You just might be on to something here, Layton. What do you know?
Nothing at the moment. But I have a suspicion your current case and this old one are linked in some way.
I'd like to help. Really, I would, but those files are sealed and require top-level clearance. Even a high-ranking officer like myself would have trouble getting his hands on those.
I see. I'd hoped a man of your status might have the influence necessary to acquire those documents. Unfortunately, it seems I may have hoped for too much. I'm sorry to have asked the impossible of you.
Wait, just a moment, Layton. I might be able to get you access to the case file.
God damn! That was fucking dirty! Yo! Layton, my mans!
The fucking wordsmith is just like, oh, well, it might just hurt your pride if you can't do this little thing for me. God, I love him so fucking much. Excellent. I would be extremely grateful for that. He is in need of those files. Layton started his darker manipulative path. Just one thing, though. These documents don't come for free. I want to hear everything you know or suspect about the Prime Minister's whereabouts. Of course, once I've seen the documents, and I'm sure my theory is sound, every detail will be yours. Barton, head down to the archive room and find those old files. Tell them you're there on my orders.
Right away, sir.
Those files can't leave the archive, but you can read them there. Head downstairs, past the lobby, into the basement. Much appreciated, Inspector. Bye. Okay, so it's this way.
Hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stacked wall to wall. Hot damn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is just filled with must. Ay, ay, ay.
Welcome to the archive. I've gathered all the files pertaining to the explosion.
Thank you, Barton. Your hard work has saved us considerable time. What'd be funny is if the archive people were like, Chelmy, you only have level 1 clearance. The most we can give you is old newspapers.
Ugh, these documents are all mildewy and covered in dust.
These files are off limits to most people. You're the first to touch them in a long time.
I see. I see. Just wash your hands afterward, Luke. It's fine.
Hand some of those over and I'll help you look through them. Where should I start?
I appreciate the offer, but I should handle these myself. They're top secret after all.
Of course, I understand.
Is that really the reason? What's up, Barton?
No, it seems like the inspector's always yelling at you. Don't you ever get tired of it?
It's not so bad. Sure, he scolds me, but only when he has good reason to, which is often, unfortunately.
Oh.
I make a lot of mistakes, so I get yelled at a lot. He's always telling me I lack insight on cases and don't pay attention, which is completely understandable. I just get distracted and I make mistakes.
Aw, chin up, Barton. Everyone makes mistakes. Heck, I make them all the time.
I goof up pretty bad sometimes. Well, just the other day I found myself in the most ridiculous predicament.
Puzzle! Park the car. You need to get your car... Look at how determined Barton looks in the corner. That's adorable. You need to get your car into the parking spot marked by the flag in the middle of the grid below. As you can see, you can only enter the spot from one side. When you encounter an X, you must turn left or right. When you encounter an O, you must continue straight. Also, your car is a bit of a clunker and can't go in reverse. Draw a line from your car into the parking spot. Okay. So... Hang on. I'm gonna do...
I make mistakes all the time, like when I accidentally entered the nuclear launch codes. Jesus Christ.
Okay. I don't think that's it.
what am I missing here? I make mistakes all the time, Barton. I mean, according to my dad, my entire existence was a mistake. Okay, so I think I've heard, I don't know. I feel like I've heard theories on the internet that Clark Triton is a bad dad. Like, someone explain that to me. Because, like, granted, I played these in high school, so I may not have been completely aware of the nuance. Oh, because of spoilers. Okay, well. I'll ask you over Messenger later. Having a spot of difficulty with this. Okay, so this is a spot we have to come to. Because we can't advance further if we go that way. Oh wait, no, hang on. Hang on, I think I got it. So we go like that, then that, then that. Do. Okay, no, I think this is it. If I can cross over, it should be fine. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's the way.
Here's my answer.
Hell yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Goodness. Okay. Fucking tell me.
Wonderful work, Luke. I bet you never give the professor any cause to yell at you.
Well, he's not really the yelling type. But it's true that I never let a puzzle go unsolved. I've got his reputation to protect.
Oh dear, I never considered the possibility that my goof-ups would harm the inspector's reputation.
Don't worry, Barton. What's important is to try your best.
Well, I can convince the inspector to see things that way.
Charmin, no. No!
Luke, come here. I think I found what we came here for.
What is it, Professor? What's up?
That file yielded some very valuable information, Luke.
What exactly did you find out, Professor?
Let's just say I'm very confident the Prime Minister's still alive. However, the only way to save him is to travel to the other London where he's being held.
You think he might be trapped in the future?
Perhaps. Let's bring this discussion to the inspector.
So weird to see Layton on the screen in the back. I mean, it just further proves that Luke is the point of view character. Like, more than just the Watson, you literally play from his point of view.
Well, Layton, did your investigation bear any fruit?
It did indeed.
To start, allow me a few questions. Inspector, were you involved in the investigation into the explosion at the Institute 10 years ago? Yes, I was there. Ages ago it was. I remember I'd just been promoted to assistant inspector. I see. And do you remember the names of the scientists thought to have caused the explosion? Let me think. It's coming back to me now. One man's name was Allen. Dimitri Allen. Weren't there two scientists implicated? Do you remember the second scientist's name? It was quite a long time ago, you know. I see you're having some difficulty remembering.
No!
Well then, how about the victims?
Do you remember much about them? The explosion caused substantial damage to the area and destroyed the neighboring apartment complex. One of the lab assistants perished in the explosion, as did several tenants in the building next door. Strangely enough, though, I think both of the scientists involved in the experiment survived. That was very informative, Inspector. Good, because I've got a few questions of my own now. How do you think this old case relates to my current one? This is just a theory, but I think the Prime Minister is being held somewhere beyond the influence of Scotland Yard. Do you mean to say he's being held captive in another country? You may find what I'm about to tell you hard to believe, but I think Bill Hawks is being held captive in the future. If this is your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing. I can understand your skepticism. Thank you for all your help, State Inspector. He's just fucking little dipping after that. Should I learn anything about the Prime Minister's whereabouts, you will be among the first to know. Come, Luke, let's be off. Now wait right there, we had a deal. Surely you've got more for me than that far-fetched theory. Inspector, I've told you as much as I know at the moment. Now please excuse us. Bye, Barton.
Find a nice cup of tea helps focus mind. Delicious, delicious tea.
God, like, replaying these games has just shown me, like Layton's a gentleman. He's a nice guy, but, like, also, he can be fucking smug as shit. I love him so fucking much. God.
Now that we got what we came here for, let's go back to the clock shop. Cog's waiting for us.
Okay, Professor.
Off we go. Yeah. Clock shop, clock shop. Layton gonna have to slap a dude. Bruh. I'd pay to see that.
I suppose we have to head back to future London now, huh?
What's the matter, Luke? Are you scared of traveling through time again?
Yes, I mean, no.
As long as I don't have to do it alone. I love that you bordered it with the dabs. That's amazing.
Of course not. I'll be right here with you.
First on the agenda is heading to Chinatown to meet the future Professor Layton, right?
That's right. And if my guess is correct, we'll find the Prime Minister there as well.
Do you think we'll run into trouble along the way?
Considering the warm welcome we received from the family at the casino, I'd say anything's possible. Luke, there's no telling what kind of dangers await us in the future. Maybe it would be best for you to remain here in our time.
What kind of an apprentice would I be if I left you to face danger all alone? Of course I'm going too.
Is that already the chapter? I guess so! Chapter 6. Traveling Companions?
Why is it a question?
Alright. What mischief did you two get yourselves into?
Wow. Okay, I did not expect the thread come out of that pillow really that much. Jesus. Professor Layton and his boy Luke stories.
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No point playing innocent, boy. Old Stash and Scarfin knows more than you think. They might be slightly obscured, but I do have eyes, you know. These eyes can see that the law's right on your tail.
I don't follow.
Say no more, boy. Just know that I'm always on your side. If you call me, I'll come running.
Oh, thanks, I guess?
Well, we ought to be off now, Luke. I have the feeling that things are about to get interesting.
As if they haven't already?
Luke, do you remember the secret knock Big Luke used when we last tried to enter the clock shop?
Of course. Allow me, Professor.
Professor Layton resisting arrest.
Come on in. Welcome back, Professor.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Where's Cog, by the way?
Oh, same place as always, in the back, tinkering with the clock.
Professor Layton arrives to Puzzle Empire.
Hello, send us to the future, please. Welcome back, you two. I take it you found the information you were after? We did. Hopefully Luke's not tired of waiting for us back in the future. Yes, we mustn't keep young sir waiting. Young sir? Oh, did I just call Luke sir? Sorry, it's an old habit from being in the service industry. My mind's just not as sharp as it used to be. You know, I make mistakes like that often. Someone's at the door.
You can't just force your way into private property. It's illegal, not to mention ungentlemanly.
Madam, I'm no gentleman. I'm an officer of the law, but I'm here on an important investigation.
What's Inspector Chelney doing here?
You tailed us, didn't you, Inspector? Be that as it may, Spring is right. Forcing your way in here is quite rude. Say what you will, and Layton, the fact remains that our Prime Minister is missing. And if I have to crash a few parties to find him, then that's how it has to be.
Okay, but now that we've got the name of the scientist, I'm gonna have to go rip. Bye, Sunny. Thank you for stopping by.
And I'll keep crashing them until you lay your cards on the table, Layton. All of them.
I can't believe you, Professor. And you too, Luke. Flora. You two ran off and left me on my own again. After I made you those nice cucumber sandwiches.
Flora, please, try to understand. We just didn't want to put you in a dangerous situation.
I don't buy it. The real reason you won't take me is because you think I'll get in the way. Now that's not it at all.
Flora, you have to understand. You could be put in harm's way. It's for your safety that I
don't know anyone else in town. What am I supposed to do when you two run off? Stare at the wall? Oh, now that's really fun. And by really fun, I mean not fun at all. Let me put it that way. I can see where you're coming from.
Now, Luke, listen here. You know, Layton, I think the girl has a point. You may be leaving her behind out of concern, but that doesn't mean much if it upsets her so. Inspector, you two? Sorry to butt in, but we've got to get this show on the road. We can't keep Luke waiting any longer. I have to start her up now. But there are several people here who have nothing to do with the matter at hand. As far as I'm concerned, the more people we've got, the merrier. That's ridiculous. I beg you to reconsider. Sorry, Professor, we've got to go. Hold on, everyone! Hold on? What for?
Well, Back to the Future! Woo-hoo-hoo! Never actually seen that movie.
Okay, end of the line. Everyone out. What in the world just happened?
My stomach's doing backflips again.
What was all that?
Step outside and see for yourself, Inspector. That should serve as a sufficient explanation.
I don't know what you're getting at, but fine. Barton, let's step outside.
Luke's attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed, but I assure you my resolve has never been stronger. Okay, I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what.
Just a moment, sir. I'm feeling such queasy. Actually, make that quite queasy.
Pull yourself together, Constable. We're going out.
Please don't jostle me. I'm feeling a bit green. Are you okay, Flora?
It was a rather shaky trip.
I'll say, time travel really takes it out of you. I'm a bit... they just fucking dragged her portrait down to the floor. I'm a bit dizzy. Oh no, someone catch her! Well, shit. Now we're back in the future. Look at them, they're fucking gobsmacked.
Layton! What's all this? What happened to London?
We're still in London, Inspector. We've just been transported 10 years into the future.
But that's impossible!
Isn't it? Or is it possible, Layton? One thing is for certain. We're no longer in the London we knew. I almost said in the Layton we knew. You're inside my mindscape.
Well, there will be a time for debate once my work is done. I seem to recall you're saying something about the Prime Minister being trapped in the future, yes?
That's a whole different game. I'm playing too much Psychonauts is the problem.
Yes, I'm by no means certain, but it remains a definite possibility. Well then what are we standing around here for? The hunt is on, Button! We'll have to find the Prime Minister.
You know, Inspector, we may have better luck tracking him down if we work together on this case.
That's enough from you, Layton. The fact remains that you're a civilian. I'll handle this on my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. After asking me all those questions. Yeah, no, this is fine. That's fine. Okay, bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Where's the other Luke?
Now that you mention it, we never decided on a meeting place. Perhaps it's time to pay Shipley a visit.
Of course, he can get us in touch with Big Luke. Shall we head over to the arcade restaurant then? What the fuck are you doing here? Bruh!
Yeah, well, look who's back.
Mr. Starshin's coffin?
The one and only, and who's your feathered friend there?
Oh, you... Shit, I forgot about it. Oh, you mean fuck! Nice to meet you! We forgot to set up a meeting place, the title of my autobiography. Mood. Oh my lord.
Nice to meet you too, Bird. Say, seeing as how you're a dependable bunch, I got a favor to ask. Lately I can't get enough mushrooms. Enough of mushrooms, especially this one little red delectable variety.
Okay. Okay. Are we actually referencing Mario here? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
That's where you come in. I'd like you to seek out one of those fine fungi and bring it round to me.
A little delectable red mushroom. I haven't a clue where we can pick up one of those. It's me, the mushroom addict. Ah, fuck knows, fuck knows. Fuck will go grab it.
Now, that's the kind of can-do attitude I like, Bird, but are you really up to the task?
Fuck's no... Oh, fuck's no regular bird. There should be a snap for him. Fucking now take on requests from people. Sunny's not here anymore, but I appreciate Sunny's decision to name the bird fuck. In all caps. Mustache and scar. Oh, okay. Like, I got the stashin part. Like, I knew that was referring to the stash. But, I guess I always assumed scarf to mean, like, scarfing down food. Help fuck complete the task request in an up-air minigame. Cool. The more requests you succeed in filling, the more clever fuck becomes. If you complete enough requests, they'll start to help you find hidden coins. See if you can help fuck fill every delivery request you come across. Fuck got the delivery request Stashin's toadstool.
Let's get this show on the road. Open the parent minigame in the trunk and select my request. Come on, how hard can it be to get one measly mushroom? Now hurry up with that fungus. I can't get enough of those little red mushrooms. You just have to bring me one.
Okay. Later. Bye.
Hey, don't walk away from me. We've got unfinished business here. Important unfinished business.
Fine. Bro, okay. We're... Okay. Bro! I've done this before. I have done this before. Why are you giving me the tutorial again? Hello? This doesn't make sense to me. Whoa, there's gonna be a lot of requests. Okay. Deliver the toadstool in 10 seconds. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to do it. Okay, does this count as a perch? Is my question. Okay. Can you do it, bird? Go, fuck. Yeah! Yay! Yay, I'm slightly smart.
I knew you were just a fellow for the job. This is a perfect specimen.
Ah, specimen!
You just go on like that and you'll become a fine delivery parrot. People will love you.
Ah, love me? Delivery!
You've earned this person's gratitude with your expert delivery skills. Hooray! Okay, now let us leave, please. We have things to do and people to see. Why is fuck's forehead so damn big? Why you hating on fuck? Why you hating on him? Big foreheads don't mean ugly.
I just remembered something.
What's that, Professor?
We neglected to explain the situation to Flora.
You're right, it completely slipped my mind. No worries, I'm just happy to be along for the ride. And not, you know, left behind, as usual.
Be that as it may, I think an explanation is in order. Let's stop by the hotel for a quick chat.
Okay, Professor.
Flora Maulding, yeah. Yeah, she's just like, you didn't take me along. You weren't gonna take me along like you did before.
I'm sorry, but only registered guests are permitted to enter that area. My name's Flora. I'm a guest of the professors and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what really happened is I followed them here because they ran off without me. They're always doing that, and to be honest, it really hurts my feelings. And no! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up your time chattering so much. Flora, what on earth are you going on about?
Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can be a bit awkward around new people.
Oh, I'd never pry into a guest's personal affairs. That's against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Have yourselves a pleasant day.
I hope Becky doesn't look down on us for running out on Flora.
Yeah, have the two big little girlfriends.
What a charming room.
Wait, are there only 2 beds in here?
Leave me like... No.
I'm glad you like it, Flora. We'll be sure to get you one of your own, very own later.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna be the boys' room, and then the other room is gonna be Flora's. Why does Luke care what Becky thinks? Look, they had a bonding moment over toy cars earlier.
Oh, no need for that. I'm happy to stay in this one with you two. We'll just put up a screen.
Okay, but the one person bed is a bit of a tight squeeze for a grown-ass man and a 13-year-old boy.
Luke, you're the smallest. You can sleep in that chair there.
Oh. No, Flora.
Then I can take one of the beds and the professor can take the other bed. That's ridiculous. I'm way too big to fold myself into a chair.
We can discuss this issue more later. For now, let's try to bring you up to speed, Flora.
Alright. So, what's the skinny?
Oh my god, Flora, please. Okay, first of all, don't say that.
Right now, we are in a town that looks very much like London, but is fundamentally different.
Why can't the children just share the bed? That's what I had to do on vacation when I was young. Because boys and girls can't share beds. It's a thing that must be they have to keep this be a rule. They have to keep this be a rule. Quote that from me in my... I'd be sleeping on the floor. Yeah, say though.
Make no mistake, this city is a far more dangerous place than our London.
How so? What he's trying to say is that we've traveled through time. This is London 10 years in the future. What?
We're currently working with a young man who identifies himself as Luke. According to him, in the 10 years between his time and ours, I became a rather unsavory individual. And here in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist. This young man is working with us to try and stop my evil future self.
Wow, that's an awfully complicated story.
Did you follow all of it?
Yes, I think so. Can you imagine a professor as a crime boss? This is something I've just got to see. Oh, I just thought of something. What's up? If both you and the professor have counterparts here, I should too, right?
Sure, I don't see why not.
But you haven't seen future Flora here?
Nope, not yet anyway.
But did it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me?
We've had a lot going on since we came here, and we really haven't had much time. I guess I just thought the two of you would have been more concerned about my well-being in the future.
There, dear, don't get upset now. What do you say we brighten up those spirits with a trip to one of the best restaurants in the city?
Oh, that sounds wonderful! Let's go! Nice save, Professor.
Flora ain't so bad, good for back posture. What the hell? Hi?
Dean Dalmona. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been well? Yes, thank you. You're looking quite well yourself. Spry, even. Oh, heavens, this old man's growing older by the day. One look at my head of white hair will tell you that.
Ah, yes. I thought something was different about you.
Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished, but I was partial to my brown hair. You know, Herschel, London's full of people quick to sully your name, but I don't believe a one of them.
That was quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean only hours ago, yet he's aged a full 10 years.
Yes, time certainly appears to have left its mark on the Dean.
Is something the matter?
Not at all. I just need a moment to think. Let's be on our way.
God, Layton really does take after the fucking Holmes when he's just like, I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm thinking until the time to do reveals is right. Until it is time to reveal things, you will get nothing and like it.
Greetings, Shipley.
Excellent timing. Oh, wait, no, that's not the voice at all.
Excellent timing, Professor. I just received a message for you from Luke. He'd like you to go to the observatory in the park north of here. See that you're not followed.
This park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street with Midland Road, correct?
That's the one. Luke will be there waiting for you.
Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed?
It sounds like someone out there may be monitoring our movements. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? This is very important.
Of course I'm listening.
Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. As soon as we're done talking with the other Luke, we'll come to get you.
No, I'm coming with you.
Now, Flora.
Oh, come on, Professor. Let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park.
I don't know about this.
It'll be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself.
I suppose you might have a point. Where we're heading could lead us into some very dangerous situations. Are you sure you want to come along with us?
Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving.
Sorry, Luke, but we've got no choice but to put our dinner plans on hold again.
I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting. Well, then what are we waiting for? Off we go!
I think we'll meet up with Luke over there, and then I'll end things off for today. Real quick. Oh, tell me.
You there with the shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you.
I'm reading here. Why don't you buzz off?
Listen, hooligan, I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation.
Scotland Yard? Pfft, big deal. It's been years since the police had any power in this town.
No power, you say? You do well to take a close look at the fellow before you. The very sight of these fists sends thugs running for the hills.
Whoa there, buddy. Settle down. Somebody help me. This weirdo's getting too close for comfort.
Inspector, calm yourself.
Ah, Luke, not now, lad. I'm pointing the screws to this dubious fellow here.
Inspector, please. I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen.
Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton. You should have said so before. You should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy, but listen well, because I'll only say this once.
Thanks. I'm listening.
The soul of Scotland Yard and what it stands for is immortal, even in a corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton.
Oh, thanks for saving me from that loon. What's all that gibberish about Scotland Yard?
Oh, the inspector doesn't mean any harm. He just tends to get a little worked up.
Alright, bye, I guess. No, we are not talking to you. We are not wasting time on you. Goodbye. Goodbye, madam. Alright.
Luke. I can't seem to open the door to the observatory.
Is that so? Appears that puzzle is locking this door.
Huh, I guess you're right.
Why not, Luke? I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it.
Gravity base. What? Move the red and blue blocks to their respective spaces. Tap the arrows. Tap the arrow buttons at the bottom to rotate the playing field by 90 degrees. Blocks fall downward when there's nothing. No shit. I didn't know. Layton has Rosetta. Luke has Becky. Who does Flora have?
I mean, Flora doesn't need anyone, does she? Shit. I meant to, yeah. Easy.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Luke, and Flora can have a polyamorous relationship. There. Wait! No, we're not shipping Layton with Rosetta. Hang on, hold the fucking phone. A true master can solve the puzzle in 5 moves, bitch! I was proud of doing 6 moves. 6 for Sun, man. That did it, Luke. The lock is disabled.
And the door's open.
Who's the girl that is obsessed with Luke? We will not call her by... We will not address that girl. She is no one.
Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well.
I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future.
Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you there for a moment. You'll have to excuse me. This is all a bit unexpected.
It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still easily flustered.
You'll want to talk. As I recall, you're pretty easily flustered yourself. But it's good to see you. You look well. Yes, Flora would be one of the unexpected turns in question. Inspector Chalmy and Barton are here as well. Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? I feel like all my fucking accents are blending together! Expected? No, but I acknowledge it as a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get into Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate. And you found a way to lure them away, haven't you? Yes. See, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man their positions there when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area. I confess, that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point to take away is that the guards will leave their posts if their boss says to. I understand. But how do we get my future self to issue that order? Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his low-level grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was that giant thug giving orders at the casino. Ah, yes, I know who you're talking about. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll abandon their posts.
Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards.
He looks like if Jabba the Hutt was a plum. Well done, little Luke. But have you figured out how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you're picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents.
Of course! Fuck! We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice!
Oh dear, it's coming back. It's coming back in spades. That's the idea. But how do we get fucked to learn how to say get lost in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Nah, get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always yelling it. I spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least 12 times a day.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. That catchphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Alright, Bostro's likely somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Heading back to that area is a dangerous move. We should start our search for him there. Oh! Well, I guess that's the end of the chapter! Cool! Chapter 7, Chinatown. Wait. Oh, we missed some. Is that the Curious Village Tower in the distance?
It does kind of look like that, but no, I think that's the big old white tower that was sitting next to the portal. To the time portal. Okay. I think we will end things here for now. So thank you guys so much for coming by. Let me see. There we go. Let's see. We should raid someone. Whoops. Hang on, let me turn the volume down on that. There we go. Yeah. That's raid appropriate music. Alright. Let's see. Oops, hang on. Actually, I picked the wrong window. There's the end. There's the end slate. Okay. Alright, let's go raid. Convicted Pluto is still streaming Apotheon, and Magical Melodies is streaming Apex Legends. Let's raid her. Okay. Hang on, who else is in chat? Who else is here? What raid password should we use? What phrase should we use? Hang on. There was a puzzle emoji, wasn't there? Can we do puzzle codes again? I know someone came up with it. And when you raid someone, it's just like you're bringing your viewers into one of your friends' chats. People who are lurking. People who are lurking. We gotta get a raid message going. Hang on, I'm trying to look for the puzzle piece thing. Because I know it's gotta be in here somewhere. Because I don't know if all the people here have subbed, so I don't know if they all have access to the Layton dab emote. I mean, I'll spam that one, but... God, I wish I could just make it a fucking follower emote. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, subs will spam the Layton dab, and people who aren't subbed can just put Puzzle Cult in all caps. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Magical Melodies, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for more Psychonauts. Alright. I'll see you guys then, guys. Did it work?
But like I don't have him.
Well, now you gotta buy him.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't think I'd enjoy playing Fuse though.
What?
Well,
without a skin, maybe, but I mean, he's a pirate.
The cosmetics. Oh, but now that there are people in chat, how are y'all tonight? It's a work night for me and my husband. We're very tired. That's a lot of Layton emojis, Blue.
I know where we want to be.
I appreciate it.
Follow me.
I find that fun, even though like
Together,
sucking very
we will
bad
slaughter
tonight.
our
The game
enemies.
started pairing us with like actual gamers. So
Man's afraid of much, but losing, that would be a drag.
Introducing your champion.
Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Why?
what happened?
Level 471. Fascinating.
What happened?
Ah, alright. Meanwhile, I'm desperately trying to get level 23.
Alright, it's okay. I'll fix this.
Yes. Just straight down.
Y'all ever seen footage of D-Day?